your captains, welcoming you aboard Boystrip.
We request that all mobile phones and other electronic devices be turned on.
We've been sent here to kick ass and kill toxic masculinity, and we're fresh out of asses.
I'm Corner Store Papi.
I'm David Marcus.
I'm Lyle, Lyle.
Every week we bring you a discussion on different topics.
So sit back, relax, and take flight.
Boys trip.
That's like you said, like it's 2018, like that's the culture.
Yeah.
Speaking of culture, shout out to Cardi B and Offset for they just birthed a young baby girl.
Oh shit, I like that segue. Culture.
Hey, you know.
Oh,
culture.
man.
Okay.
Bars. Yeah.
But it's culture with a K. Her name is Culture with a K.
Wait. This is a girl.
This is a girl. Yes.
I didn't know because that could be either.
Yeah, that could be a unisex name. Yeah.
Culture Cephas, right? Something like that.
So just on the topic of Cardi B, do you think like because it's 2018, do you think that she could have existed like back in the 90s as an artist, or like had as much popularity that she does right now?
Yeah, to some extent. The thing is, she wouldn't have the same popularity because of outlets.
Right.
The way she got on like internet.
Yeah.
And they would have censored her.
Right.
But I think as far as her, people writing for her.
Yeah.
Her also writing for herself. You know what I mean? Look at the other top female rappers at the time that if
Lil Kim, Foxy Brown.
Foxy Brown.
You know Jay and Big, the pen was involved. And Nas. So it's like, that it's always been a thing to have collaborative. A lot of artists though, not just women. You know what I'm saying? Men too, like Michael Jackson and freaking Kanye. Even you know what I'm saying? Like people having collaborative efforts to create just the best possible piece of music. And I think I look at Cardi and Nicki. This is the segue kind of, but Cardi wins where Nicki fails, and I say this because Cardi is that last verse in 8 Mile by Eminem where he owns all his shit. Yeah. And you can't use it against him. Right. You know what I'm saying? So Cardi is authentic in that. So knowing that, okay, this is a production, you know what I mean? This is just like Beyonce's she, in regular life, she's not wearing a giant dress. Nah. And then like flying to go get water from a mountain, creek or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
She's a normal person. So like same thing, like where Nicki's like, don't worry about if my butt's fake. Wayne Knife, Drake. Yeah. She's like, if I was to find a nigga, suck the dick. You would have been pissed. Yeah. but she got a bag and fixed her teeth. She's like, oh my goodness, my implants are swelling right now. Like she says funny shit. Like she pokes fun at anything that someone can hold against her. Right. And that's a different type of artist from the rest of them. Yeah. In that style. You know what I mean? And she would have been on Ladies Night. Yeah, for sure. I can see her hanging with anybody. Honestly, she's getting better. I'm listening to more. Like I'm hearing stuff on the radio, and I'm like, okay, she's really attacking the mic. Like she's delivering, just like Drake. If people want to put Drake in a category, you know what I'm saying? She's writing and she's getting written for. And it's like the same with him, and he attacks the mic. You know what I'm saying? His delivery's precise, and it's starting to be the same thing with Cardi. She coming up, yo. I like that.
So
I think she's getting better, but Drake is a tactician. Like Drake. Yeah. Executes perfectly. He's so perfect with his execution in rap that I can't listen to him sing because it's too perfect. Like when someone sings, I like some ad libs. I like spaz out for a few seconds on the track, but he's just like too calculated. It doesn't do it for me with his singing, but as a rapper,
God. I go back and forth with singing and rapping Drake. I like both sometimes.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I think both
Passing
can exist.
It from miles away.
Yeah.
Man, I need Jaheim. You know what I mean?
Jaheim.
See, with the flip. How you gonna like singing Drake but not singing Jaheim?
Well, Lyman?
Drake's never gonna give you a ballad. Like you're not listening to Drake to like
Mariah Carey.
Yeah, like you're not listening to Drake to like hear him hit high notes or like have
what's the point of a singer that's not that skilled? Like I want someone that has range.
It's catchy.
Catchy.
Like
yeah,
that's it. It has the catchy factor to it.
Mariah Carey was catchy.
And again, the women love
and
it.
good. Catchy and good.
The power of Drake is his. He's like, I mean, on top of, not to discredit anything, because he's extremely talented.
Yes.
But hearing women sing Drake, there's a magic to it, yo. And it's like, no, keep Drake on, keep it on. Don't
hearing women sing Drake thing is hilarious.
This is the first time I've heard this.
I've never thought about this.
Yo, because I'm backtracking the times that I've listened to a lot of Drake, and it's been different relationships, and it's like, okay, care for me, nice for what to, and I'm like dancing with her, singing nice for what to these, and I was like, wait, and then she's like being mean to me, and I'm like, whoa, yo, and I was like, turn that off, man. Fuck them other niggas. And I was like, and then she's looking at me singing that shit. I'm like, oh man, Marvin's Room. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. He definitely on some emotional rap stuff, and like on the progression of rap, like Kanye opening that door for there to be a Drake or for there to be a Cole. You know what I mean? Like broadening the emotions in rap. Yeah. And being able to be human. Versus like, I never love a bitch. He's never like, I miss her. Bitch. I love her. I wish we was together. Like
scratch the itch from my Glock.
About being mad vulnerable, and that's his strength, and that is a strength as a person as well, to be vulnerable, to be expressive, rather than be this indestructible. Yeah, cause I never love a hoe. You know what I mean? I don't get hurt. You know, it's like all right.
I mean, the only critique you have of Drake is that, well, not the only critique, but biggest critique. He doesn't touch on any like social issues or anything. Now, I don't think he's really worried about that stuff. So it might come off fake. If it doesn't affect him, he's Canadian, a bunch of stuff. But like, I wouldn't want him to do it just to do it. It would sound phony.
No, I think that would definitely hurt his brand if he did that. Like if he were to put out like a uplifting song about like police brutality, so like nobody's rocking with that from Drake.
Nah, it would sound real fake, and you can't get everything from everybody. So,
exactly.
He's one of the only rappers that could lose in a battle and still come out on top. That's a rare thing in rap.
Yeah, it's true. He did lose.
Yeah, he took an L. He's still holding that out. But
you know what? But we're singing nice for what? And
we are
dancing to Kiki. So like at the end of the day, he's still.
I'm not gonna lie. The Push T this isn't even in rotation anymore. Like it's I've removed it from the rotation.
And Jay Prince was your son. Prince was right. Don't respond. Everything will be okay. And we, in the moment you thinking like, don't respond. He's gonna be ruined. And look, everything's alright.
Yeah,
it's straight right. Sun Tzu. It's straight 48 laws of power. You know what I'm saying? It's straight art of persuasion.
He's basically saying that he's above this beef. Like this isn't even worth touching on. Like for what?
Yeah. Segue. Change the subject. Yeah. Don't even acknowledge it. Keep it. Acknowledge what you want. People are gonna look for your response, and your response is gonna be exactly what you wanted to give them. Not a response to Pusha T, but new music. Yeah. And let that speak, and it really is right now. Yeah. And he's smart, man. And then what did he do? I go tat tat tat. I go rat tat. He just came out did a little piece. And now it's like, and he did a second one. So now it's like, okay, we're gonna be anticipating what he says next, because we're like, did he respond to Pusha next? And as long as he has that carrot on the stick, you're gonna be keeping.
Yeah, he's gonna keep you engaged. Yeah.
So it's like very smart. And that's what I'm saying. He's a chess player. When with the Meek Mill, I was like, he's about to get spanked. Yeah. Meek does this. Yeah. Meek does this. Yeah. And then I was like, wait, what the heck?
He came up doing that.
He sipped on a banana peel. Yeah. Drake's winning? No, what? But then I was like, "Oh, this song's hard." And I'm like, "Oh, this shit's hard." And I'm like, "Let me listen to it again." And I'm like,
that was like case in point how much hip hop changed after Kanye. Because before Kanye, a Drake, if there was a Drake, there was none. But if there was a Drake, could never beat a Meek. No. All Meek would have to do is convince you that he had a bunch of shooters around him in the diss, and that'd be it. It wouldn't matter.
Drake couldn't beat a Cassidy back in the day. It was about streets. Cassidy, yeah. A Hell Rel, anybody. Like, if it was on some street stuff, he wasn't messing with Jada. Ain't none of y'all better. You know what I mean?
No,
like,
not even.
Nobody was messing with the Locks. Really.
Nobody. Now I don't think the Locks wanted with Drake. Like, if Styles P Nah.
What?
No, okay,
not in
let's
person.
I can't co-sign. I don't know if I co-sign that.
I mean, in the battle, I don't think they want to battle Drake because you can't beat him.
Oh well, with radio, but
that
like
type of shit.
Mainstream, absolutely not.
Okay, so Jadakiss, I feel like with all the work they put in, Hot 97 would have to play them, yo.
Yeah, they would.
But they don't now, though.
No.
Like, if you think about it.
They put out albums all the time. And they have a couple decent songs.
They put out the, when Jadakiss and Fabulous did the joint. Yeah. Okay, they gave decent airplay to that.
K-Slay will play.
Yeah.
Clue will play. Kiss, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But them cats was, you would turn to Hot 97 and hear D-Block.
Yeah.
Know what I mean? Like, new freestyle and shit.
That was the thing too. Like back then, like it was real big to come up to Hot 97 and drop a freestyle. Yeah. Like you think about Drake dropping a freestyle at Hot 97, you see the video of him like with the BlackBerry in his hand. Like it's definitely changed a lot since we were younger.
Yeah.
Black Thought, yo.
He's
Black Thought. I'm glad everybody knows now.
Yeah.
I'm glad everybody.
That was his
we
moment.
knew.
Yeah.
That was his like that's gonna at the end that's gonna define his career. But that was a wonderful moment. Like I know he's done a whole lot more than that. Yeah. But that was his moment where everyone knew. Like
everybody knows.
No one could rap better than this.
Exactly. No one who is living right now
can rap.
Nobody's touching his lyrics out here like at all.
That was what 10 minutes?
10 minutes just going straight.
Crazy.
He said so much. Like so much stuff.
Yeah.
So much stuff in there. And then like the streaming thought is amazing album. An amazing album.
Especially now, like when you have those artists, like current artists coming to the radio station and dropping freestyles, like some of them like stumble like bad. And they don't even get out like a good 3 or 4 minute freestyle. Like they're like, yeah, all right, yeah, change the song. All right, let me ride the next beat, and like you're getting trash.
Or they recycle old lyrics. I never heard on All the Roots album he didn't use nothing that I heard from the albums. He didn't just. 10 minutes. You think you just grab something that you said over and over again on stage or from something? Nah, never. It was all fresh.
It's crazy.
Black Thoughts, he's another tier, but it comes from practice, and it's like these guys dedicate their lives to their craft, and that's more than 10,000 hours we're looking at.
I think especially now, like that's a lost art. Like you don't have most of the artists now like aren't very concerned with like lyrics. Like they're not too concerned with like giving you bars. It's like, let me find something real catchy that everybody can maybe relate to, and if they could like go viral off of a dance, and then I can go number one. Not throwing shots at Drake, but just saying like that's the time that we live in now.